5 protein sources you should avoid and 5 you should eat. If you train regularly, you're probably tired of hearing that you need to consume protein to maximize muscle hypertrophy. However, many people make a crucial mistake. They focus only on the amount of protein consumed daily. But the truth is that the quality of the protein you consume is as important as the quantity. Factors such as the amino acid profile, leucine content, and protein digestibility cannot be ignored if you want real results. Therefore, today you will learn about 5 protein sources that are best avoided and 5 options that you can consume regularly with peace of mind to optimize your muscle gains. Before we begin, please leave in the comments your name and the city from where you are watching our content. Let's start with the protein sources you should avoid. Number 5. Processed meats. When I talk about processed meats, I'm referring to foods such as sausage, ham, mortadella, bacon, salami, and other cured meats that undergo industrial processes to increase their durability and enhance flavors. Although they contain protein, these options present a series of problems that make them unsuitable for those seeking quality hypertrophy. Processed meats, such as sausage, ham, mortadella, and others, generally contain alarming levels of sodium, preservatives, and nitrates. A single slice of ham can contain up to 300 milligrams of sodium. These compounds are associated with increased blood pressure and fluid retention, which can mask your true muscle gains and impair definition. Furthermore, during processing, the protein quality is significantly compromised. The amino acid profile is altered, and you end up consuming a protein of inferior biological value compared to fresh meats. Digestibility is also impaired, which means your body will have more difficulty absorbing these amino acids. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association showed that regular consumption of processed meats is associated with an increase in systemic inflammation. For those who train heavily, this is terrible, as chronic inflammation can delay muscle recovery and compromise your gains. Number 4. Protein bars. Protein bars seem like the perfect solution for those who train. Convenient, tasty, and with high protein content stamped on the packaging. However, the reality behind this aggressive marketing is much less impressive when we analyze their nutritional composition. Most protein bars available on the market contain low-quality protein. Many use isolated soy protein or low-quality milk protein concentrate, which do not offer the complete profile of essential amino acids needed to efficiently stimulate muscle protein synthesis. An even more serious problem is the excess added sugars. To improve flavor, many manufacturers add high fructose corn syrup, brown sugar, or honey in considerable amounts. Some bars that claim to be protein bars contain up to 20 grams of sugar per unit. Chemical additives are another concerning point. Preservatives, artificial flavorings, stabilizers, and colorings are common in these bars. These compounds can overload your liver and negatively affect your metabolism. The cost-benefit ratio is also questionable. You pay a premium price for a protein source that, in terms of quality, falls far short of a simple egg or chicken breast. Number 3. Canned tuna in vegetable oil. Tuna is undoubtedly a popular protein among athletes and bodybuilders. Rich in high biological value proteins and low in fat in its natural form, it would be an excellent choice. However, when we specifically talk about canned tuna in vegetable oil, the story changes considerably. The first problem is in the type of oil used. Most brands use low-quality refined vegetable oils, such as soybean or corn oil. These oils are rich in omega-6, a type of fat that, when consumed in excess, promotes inflammatory processes in the body. The processing of tuna for canning also causes significant losses of important nutrients. The omega-3 content, one of the great benefits of fresh fish, is drastically reduced. Additionally, the heat from processing degrades part of the protein quality, affecting the bioavailability of some essential amino acids. Another critical point is the high sodium content. A single can of tuna in vegetable oil can contain more than 500 milligrams of sodium, which represents approximately 25% of the recommended daily intake. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Having constant access to correct and science-based information is what will make you progress with health in the long term in the world of bodybuilding. Number 2. Isolated soy proteins. Isolated soy protein has gained popularity as a plant alternative to animal proteins, especially among vegetarians and vegans. However, soy's amino acid profile is not ideal for muscle building. Although it is a complete protein containing all essential amino acids, it is relatively poor in methionine and, more importantly, in leucine, the key amino acid that triggers the muscle protein synthesis process. Studies show that about 2.5 grams of leucine per meal are needed to maximize this stimulus, something difficult to achieve with isolated soy protein alone. The soy protein isolation process is also problematic. To create the isolate, soy goes through chemical extractions with solvents such as hexane, a petroleum derivative. Residues of these substances may remain in the final product, representing a potential health risk when consumed regularly. Another controversial point is the phytoestrogens present in soy, especially isoflavones. These substances can act as weak endocrine modulators, potentially affecting hormone levels when consumed in large quantities. For men seeking muscle mass gain, this can be counterproductive, as some studies suggest a possible reduction in testosterone levels with excessive soy consumption. Number 1. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is often considered an ally in the diet of those who train, mainly for the combination of proteins and healthy fats. However, you cannot make the mistake of consuming peanut butter thinking about proteins. When we look at the protein content, we see that 1 tablespoon of peanut butter of approximately 15 grams contains only about 3 to 4 grams of protein. The protein quality also leaves something to be desired. Peanut butter has an incomplete amino acid profile, being deficient in essential amino acids such as methionine and threonine. Even more critically, it has a low leucine content, which, as we've already explained, is the key amino acid for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Now, let's move on to the 5 protein sources you should definitely eat. Number 5. Protein-rich dairy products. Foods such as Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, skyr, and skim-fermented milk offer a complete nutritional package that goes far beyond simply providing proteins to your body. The first great advantage of dairy products is their exceptional amino acid profile. They are particularly rich in branched-chain amino acids, especially leucine. A cup of 200 grams of Greek yogurt can provide about 1.7 grams of leucine, significantly contributing to reaching the threshold of 2.5 to 3 grams necessary to maximize the anabolic stimulus per meal. Dairy products contain a natural combination of fast and slow-digesting proteins. This combination creates a prolonged effect of amino acid release into the bloodstream, providing an anabolic environment for a longer time. Greek yogurt, for example, offers about 80% casein and 20% whey, being ideal for consumption between meals or before bed, when you need a constant flow of amino acids for muscle repair. In addition to proteins, dairy products are excellent sources of bioavailable calcium, an essential mineral not only for bone health, but also for proper muscle contraction. Another benefit is the presence of vitamin D and vitamin B12, nutrients that optimize muscle function and energy production. Vitamin D, in particular, has been associated with better testosterone levels and muscle strength in various scientific studies. Dairy products are also rich in electrolytes such as potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus, fundamental for post-workout recovery and proper neuromuscular function. Potassium, for example, is crucial for cellular health and for conducting nerve impulses that stimulate muscle contractions. Number 4. Whey protein. The great differential of whey protein is in its exceptional amino acid profile. No other natural protein source can deliver so much leucine with so few calories. The absorption speed of whey is another factor that puts it at an advantage. As it is a fast-digesting protein, it raises blood amino acid levels in approximately 30 to 40 minutes after consumption, creating an ideal anabolic peak for the post-workout period, when your muscles are most receptive to nutrients. This characteristic makes whey the perfect choice for the post-workout shake, when you need to quickly provide building material to start the recovery process. The biological value of whey is another strong point. With a protein digestibility corrected amino acid score close to 1.0, the maximum possible, whey has high digestibility and bioavailability, which means that your body can utilize almost all of the amino acids present, minimizing waste. In addition to the direct benefits for hypertrophy, whey also contains bioactive peptides with immunomodulatory properties, such as immunoglobulins and lactoferrins. These compounds strengthen your immune system, allowing you to train with more consistency and fewer interruptions due to illness. Whey also stands out for its practicality. In situations where a complete meal is not feasible, such as right after training or during a busy workday, a whey shake allows you to maintain the necessary protein intake without compromising your routine. For those seeking fat loss, whey also proves valuable. Studies show that it can increase satiety and accelerate metabolism, helping with caloric control. Number 3. Lean red meat. Lean red meat, often unjustly demonized in modern diets, is actually one of the most complete and efficient protein sources for those seeking quality muscle hypertrophy. Cuts such as round steak, filet mignon, eye of round, and top sirloin offer an impressive nutritional profile that goes far beyond simple protein. Starting with the protein content, lean red meat is extremely dense in high biological value proteins. A portion of 100 grams can provide between 20 to 25 grams of complete protein, with all essential amino acids in adequate proportions. The amino acid profile of red meat is particularly favorable for hypertrophy, being rich in leucine, the key amino acid for activating the mTOR pathway and stimulating muscle protein synthesis. A single portion of lean red meat can provide approximately 2 grams of leucine. One of the differentials of red meat is its high natural creatine content. Creatine, as you probably know, increases ATP production in muscle cells, improving strength, power, and endurance during workouts. A diet rich in red meat can provide approximately 1 to 2 grams of creatine per day, contributing to your muscle stores of this important compound. Red meat is also one of the best food sources of bioavailable zinc, an essential mineral for testosterone production and proper immune function. Zinc deficiency can severely compromise your muscle gains, as optimal testosterone levels are fundamental for hypertrophy. In addition to zinc, red meat provides heme iron, the most well-absorbed form of this mineral, crucial for transporting oxygen to the muscles during exercise and for post-workout recovery. To maximize benefits and minimize possible risks, use healthier preparation methods such as grilling, baking, or steaming instead of frying. Number 2. Whole eggs. First of all, we need to contradict a very common myth involving eggs. The fat in the yolk is not a villain. It is, in fact, a crucial part of the nutritional value of the egg. The yolk contains healthy fats, including monounsaturated fatty acids and omega-3, which help reduce post-workout inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity, favoring the anabolic environment. Additionally, the fat in the yolk aids in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins present in the egg itself. It's no wonder that bodybuilders and strength athletes have incorporated eggs into their diets for decades and call them magical food. They offer an almost perfect nutritional package for muscle building. Egg protein is considered the gold standard in terms of protein quality, with a biological value of 100, the highest possible. This means that egg protein contains all the essential amino acids in the most appropriate proportions for the human body, being extremely efficient for muscle protein synthesis. A large egg provides about 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, with an ideal amino acid profile to stimulate the mTOR pathway, responsible for muscle growth. Speaking of vitamins, eggs are a nutritional bomb. The yolk is one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, essential for bone health and proper muscle function. Studies show that optimal levels of vitamin D are associated with greater muscle strength and better testosterone levels. Eggs are also rich in B-complex vitamins, particularly B12 and choline, crucial nutrients for energy production and neurological function during intense training. Choline deserves special attention. An egg provides approximately 147 milligrams of this essential nutrient, which acts as a precursor to acetylcholine, a fundamental neurotransmitter for efficient muscle contraction. Choline deficiency can directly compromise your performance in workouts and, consequently, your muscle gains. Eggs also provide lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids that, besides benefiting eye health, have anti-inflammatory properties that can accelerate post-workout muscle recovery. The versatility of eggs is another strong point. They can be prepared in various ways, and easily incorporated into different meals throughout the day. They are economical, practical, and have good durability in the refrigerator, important characteristics for those who need to maintain a consistent diet aimed at hypertrophy. To maximize the benefits, consume whole eggs and, if possible, opt for eggs from free-range chickens or enriched with omega-3, which have an even more favorable nutritional profile for your muscle gain objectives. Number 1. Nuts and seeds rich in proteins. Options such as almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, pumpkin seeds, chia, and flaxseed offer an impressive nutritional profile that goes far beyond simple protein. Starting with the protein content, some nuts and seeds stand out. Pumpkin seeds, for example, contain approximately 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, while almonds offer about 21 grams in the same amount. An important differential of nuts and seeds is their healthy fat profile. They are rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, including omega-3 and omega-9. These fats have a potent anti-inflammatory effect, helping in post-workout recovery and reducing chronic inflammation that can compromise your muscle gains in the long term. Studies show that the regular inclusion of these fats in the diet can improve insulin sensitivity, favoring the direction of nutrients to muscle tissue instead of adipose tissue. The mineral content of nuts and seeds is particularly relevant for those who train. Brazil nuts are simply the richest food source of selenium in the world. A single nut can supply 100% of the daily need for this mineral, essential for thyroid function and antioxidant protection. Pumpkin seeds are exceptionally rich in zinc, fundamental for testosterone production and immune function. Almonds provide abundance of magnesium, a crucial mineral for more than 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including energy production and proper muscle contraction. If you liked this and also want to discover the best breakfasts for those seeking to gain muscle mass, we have a video showing each of them appearing right now on the screen. Don't forget to check it out. Thank you for watching until here, and may God bless you, my friend.